I'm gonna start mixing metaphors.
Have you ever seen Lost? And at this point, everyone has to say no. Because
No, I actually have not seen Lost.
I haven't seen Lost.
Yeah, that was the one with the smoke monster and stuff.
I'm just
Yeah,
gonna
that
keep
smoke
walking
monster
with
turned
Frank
into
at
the
this
guy,
point.
and I spoiled the whole series in a spot. Yeah, it turns into the guy, and they killed him.
no.
Magic.
The joke, no. The joke about it is that Lost didn't start until 2004.
Which is exactly what year this is.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Okay, yeah.
By the way, don't spoil a TV show on a fucking YouTube thing.
No, it's actually about, it's not 2004, it's actually 2014. It's modern era.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah. That's role playing. This is the kind of guy who spoils everything the second you ask him about it.
I don't want to get spoiled on that shit, though.
All right, fine.
Just say you spoiled the TV show.
All right, fine.
And I'm just like,
everyone's lost by now.
Dave, you're not missing anything. Lost is a horrible, horrible program.
this
This
is
is
partly why I want to
She's-
watch it. So
But then it gets weird.
It's just a bunch of promises that the writers know what they're doing, and at no point did they actually know what they were doing. It'd be like if I kept talking about this thing that's chasing you, but I actually don't know what it is, and so I just never let you see it, or you never encounter it, and then...
much like the stomping monster.
Yeah.
Got strangled by one of them.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Okay, so like, all right, hey, so let's go check out this employee spot there, and then we can figure out a plan to get all this.
Well, the
cleaned up
cat
and-
is right next to the employees, next to the.
The cat's right next to 26, isn't it?
Oh, it's the closest exit as far as I'm concerned.
Like, okay, then, well, all right, so wait, quick question to the DM out of context here. I've been doing laps around this for about 2.5 weeks. What rides look like I'd be able to get to the roof from them?
Good point.
Would I have any idea of that? Like, I feel like I'd be paying attention to that sort of stuff.
Over the edge of the fence, you can see the top of the magic carpet ride and the tilt-a-whirl, which is both
Okay.
what Frank said might be options.
15.
Gotcha.
Where's 15?
You can actually also see the top of the haunted castle as well.
I assume that's pretty fucking high up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've had some good times on the tilt-a-whirl there, but I also think that I think Frank. So we had taken tilt-a-whirl, we taken the slides on this, and I kind of like tilt-a-whirl better. I'm not so good with slides.
It's actually the magic carpet ride is what you can see.
Yeah, magic. Well, that's number 11, right?
No, that's the
5.
super slides.
Oh wait.
5 is the magic carpet ride.
Okay. Yeah. So okay. Yeah. Well, in that case, yeah, I say we go. I like the tilt-a-whirl. Those are always good fun.
All right, you sure you don't want to try the cat?
Well, you guys are all voting too, and the tilt-a-whirl.
By this
is
point, Frank
15,
has opened
right?
the door that leads up into the information kiosk.
Yeah, we're walking and talking, by the way. We're not just like standing still or whatever.
Yeah.
Yep. So at this point, he opens the door and it reveals again the dusty and potentially long abandoned hidey hole of someone that once made this their home. From this end, you can see that there was a room sort of hidden from what would have been the public's view if that thing was open. And in it is boxes of like Twinkies and water bottles that are all expended and old.
Oh,
Twinkies don't inspire.
they do actually.
No, but the boxes do.
I said expended, not expired, so
okay.
they're simply empty.
Oh, damn.
I take out and munch on. I munch down on the last ho-ho there.
By the way, I had a Twinkie for the first time a month ago. I don't understand why people like that shit.
Oh, dude,
because you're
down in
not
the south.
6. That's why.
Yeah, down in the south we deep fry 'em, and they're much better.
Okay. I agree with
There's some
that.
weird. We do some weird shit with food.
in the south?
People.
Exactly.
Do you guys do down again, or do you feel like this place has been relatively explored, or do you feel like, oh, maybe there was something we missed earlier?
I'm poking around. I'm trying to do the observe and report thing. I'm like, hey, there looks like there's a Frank. You sure there's no one in here? This is a hobo problem. And now it's starting to get through the thick skull that like, wait, shit's weird. Uh-oh.
Yeah, now that we know that things are
Like,
weird,
yeah.
I'm looking
So there's people in here, Frank. Like, I'm looking around. Like, hey, like, maybe we should arm up, man. This is the apocalypse or whatnot. And if I'm the toe cutter, you guys will be my compadres stuff.
The room filled with and Randy, by the way, feel free to just keep babbling while I talk if you can, because I'm just gonna try and talk over you. The room in the back that was filled with Twinkies and water bottles, you also notice has more bloody smiles or red smiles.
More of
painted
them.
on the walls.
More than before?
There was not as many in this prior. You could see smears and stuff in here.
Are they new?
No, they look old.
Okay.
I want to take photos if I can.
Yeah, I mean, role-playing wise, I'm still muttering, but I just don't want to interrupt you while you're doing the DM thing.
That's fine.
So.
Just trying.
But I may also start talking when you're doing Randy muttering, and I want you not.
Yeah.
All right. So did anybody take an extra look around? Randy said he did.
Yeah, I'm poking.
I did.
Oh yeah.
As well.
I'll just give it another roll, I guess.
Give a roll. I don't really know what I'm looking for, so this is probably going to be a low one.
Hey, Flynn.
I only did something.
Hey, Randy's got toe cutter's got him some fucking eyeballs.
Randy, Toe Cutter, you both see, in the back room that you hadn't seen earlier, another one of those pieces of paper with writing on them.
Oh wait, you know these? I'm trying to squint. I don't know. Someone mind giving me a hand with these? I'm like reading, trying to read out loud, pursing my lips and all that stuff.
I'll take a photo of it.
Someone
By the way,
mind.
I fucking hate that face on the front. When I tapped into the thing, I fucking jumped.
Yeah, that's a terrifying. I love the Confederate Army costume too. Oh my god, this is like a Civil War reenactment thing.
They're the Confederate
live.
Critter Show. They live, run.
Apparently. Hey Frank. Yeah, hey Frank. Serious questions here. Are these aren't hobo? They aren't like marauder people, are they? What are these things?
I have no goddamn idea, Frank says.
What did they start out as?
Well, they're obviously animatronics, and the power's back on, so obviously they're going to be moving about. What's the big deal here?
I think the gears are turning my head when I realize, like this poster. I think this starts to make the gears turn in my head. I just go, oh, no, please no.
Man, I don't understand why everyone's acting so paranoid. I just don't get it.
I don't
walk
understand why you're acting so retarded.
I walk over to the guy freaking out. I'm like, "Hey there, Sonny boy, buck up, man. We get you out of here. Me and Frank here. We're trained professionals. I went through.
Frank is opening the door and peeking outside.
If you're a trained professional,
I'm just gonna follow
fear
Frank
for this
around. I
person-
think, like honestly, and stick by him.
You stick
Everyone
by
else
me.
is getting paranoid and
You
weird.
stick by me and Frank. We'll get you out of here, Sonny. I don't know about that leather guy and that drunk kid, but you seem like you got a head on your shoulders.
Frank opens the door and walks out.
I follow
into the
behind
night.
him, like a fucking.
I follow behind him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I give a reassuring sort of punch in the shoulder, like, "You buck up, Sonny boy. We'll get you out of here." And then I walk out after everybody.
I want to.
Which
kill
direction is he gonna go?
So-
Left or right? Or straight?
He
Straight
goes
or
left.
Okay, so he goes towards the magic carpet.
He's gonna go. Well, it's hard to see on this map, but essentially from here, it's
Yeah.
just left or right to here.
Well, there's
and he
three.
just happens to take.
Oh, okay. It looks like there's like an intersection there.
No, it's two paths. There's the left. There's just that little center island thing that he's walking around.
There's just an island between the information kiosk and the old Arabia.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
okay, all right, Frank. I'm gonna follow. You guys know what you're doing here, right? So, you got us a toe cutter. I'm trying to pump myself up like it's a toe cutter, and I'm clutching my pepper spray in one hand and my axe in the other. I'm like, oh yeah, we're gonna get this one, guys. We'll get out of here. I'm gonna be famous.
It's really dark now. You guys have been here for a couple hours past sundown.
I thought the lights are the lights still on?
Yeah, but in
Okay.
this particular area, the overarching lights are more in the park area. You can see
Okay.
You can see lights on the other side of the Confederate Critter Show thing, which is basically a wall with an arch and a bunch of Confederate flags flying on it. But
Okay.
the actual in the shadow of this wall, it's dimly lit, and I could use perception from people.
Frank, why are we going
I'm-
this way?
Yeah, I put my pepper spray down. I pull my flashlight
oh,
out,
shit.
so I'm gonna do the thing. I'm trying to be all attention paying. I'm gonna go with D6 on this one.
Ricky, you notice something slumped against the door to the
Again,
Confederate.
I
Critter Show.
will zoom in with my rangefinder.
So, well, as you're zooming in with the rangefinder, Randy illuminates it with his flashlight.
I take a photo straight away.
Mm-hmm.
It's a body of a person
So
which
I go,
is long dead.
like, hey, buddy. And I run up. I walk up and try to check, see if, like, hey, I look around, like, what happened? I try to see what happened and try to make sense of stuff.
I keep
Which
taking
might take a
photos
while
as he
for
does
me.
this.
So
The man is dressed in all black. In his left hand is clutched a book, and in his right hand appears to be a bag of popcorn.
Okay,
Some-
is it okay? The clothing that he's wearing, is it like a stagehand clothing?
No.
priest clothing.
Yeah. He's dressed like a priest.
Yeah.
The book clutched in his right hand is a Bible, and around his neck is draped a cross. His face is mummified. It's long dried. But there are pieces of metal rebarb lodged in his cheeks that are twisting his face into a post-mortem grin.
Oh,
Always
okay.
smile.
I take a photo of it.
I say all the poor. I should say some words over the poor man. I try to grab the Bible. I pry it out of his fingers so I can read a page at random.
As you pry it out, a couple of the
Fucking-
mummified fingers break off and fall to the ground.
Oh, jeez, I'm alright. I will open up to one of those pages like Bob begets Larry, begets Tim, begets Tony, begets Susan, or one of those, like, just really the dullest, driest chapter, and I start reading and mumbling away. I go, okay, Joel beget Susie, beget son of Keith, and I'm having a hard time. I have to, like, put my finger on the words to read. So
You also notice that the bag of popcorn has also been affixed to his hand with a piece of rebarb. Of course, the popcorn is long gone, but it is one of those plasticky popcorn holders.
Like a tub or something?
Yeah.
Okay. Is there anything on the bottom of the tub?
Just the one end of the rebarb that's sticking through the tub to keep it affixed to his hand.
I look up at Frank and I'm like, this isn't the way out.
Just keep moving.
Where?
You just
Where
saw
are we
us off
going?
to the left.
The what?
You saw us off to the left, slumped against the Confederate Critter Show. Frank only briefly stopped before he kept moving, sort of in this direction.
Okay.
I can't
hey, Frank, did you know that guy? You seem to have been here longer than anybody. You knew any priests that hang out here?
No.
Like, in a rare flash of intelligence, said, "You wouldn't have told me if you did, would you?" And silence.
Randy, all I know is to never go in the park.
Hey, Frank, we've gone over
Well,
this. We've gone over this 1,000
looks
times.
like you're in the
I'm not
park
going
right
to
now.
leave no kids in here. And you shouldn't either. You swore an oath.
Is anybody really closely looking at this corpse, by the way?
I walked right up to
yeah,
it and I was
yeah.
taking photos of it.
Yeah, Dave's doing the whole hardcore.
Ricky,
Paparazzi
you actually get a glimpse between the crack in the doors into the Confederate Critter Show space.
Ooh.
And there's something off. Do you look closer?
Sure, why not? I've only had
You-
great success with looking at things really closely. so-
You look through the crack, and you go right up to the crack, and you look through, and you can see clear as day that the area is all lit for like a performance. The Confederate Critter Show is a big fake tree stump with a stage cut into the middle, and this is blocked by a curtain currently. The actual audience space is a bunch of fake logs arranged at like seating, big plasticky fake things. And it appears from here that there are a bunch of people in attendance to the show, waiting for the show, sitting down.
Interesting.
Have I got my pen light on me still?
That area is all lit up, so there's no
Okay.
necessity for...
Is there anything weird about them? Like, are they
Look-
mannequins? Like, what are we looking at here?
Well, some of them are yellow, reflectively yellow.
Some mannequins. All right. Wait.
Mannequins that are reflectively yellow.
Okay. So I'm just like.
Reflectively
That-
yellow, like
So can I push the door open and maybe take a photo of this?
at
Yeah,
this
the
point,
door will creak
yeah.
inwards, but the body will sort of, fall.
Yeah, at this point, I've kind of given up on trying to read the Bible. I just stuff it in the pocket and then go see what the kid with the camera is looking at.
Take,
He's trying to live
take a
in
few
hell.
snaps of this before turning around and like, we should follow Frank.
Hey guys.
With the door open a little further, you can see clearly that the reflective yellow is the reflective yellow of safety gear that construction workers wear. And also many of them are wearing hard hats.
Huh.
Are any of them moving? Are any of these guys moving at all? Or are they just sitting there real still like?
Real still like.
I think we should
Can I get a few photos of
getting
this?
a queasy
Yeah.
feeling about this one.
Good.
I think that
yeah, we should go back to Frank.
I think I like that idea, Frank. You listen to me, boys. We're gonna go back to Frank now. And okay. So we head back. So follow Frank. I don't really want to go through that. If I can help it. my guy cowarded his ass out.
Yeah, my guy does too. Speaking of,
Yeah.
I hate to do this, but it's time to call it for me.
What are you saying? I can't hear you.
It's
You're quiet.
time to call it for me.
Okay. Now, do you want us to continue without your character, or to hold off and finish later? Because
I don't really mind. What do you guys want to do?
Wait. Quick question. How many more big? We looking at another hour? We looking at 10 minutes? We looking at 6 hours?
You guys either all die or make it out. So it's however that plays out. I have no control over how long it takes is the problem.
Well, I can go for another hour.
I could do about another half hour to an hour.
Another half hour to an hour? Why don't we just stop and play again another time?
Okay.
That sounds better.
We'll do it for next Thursday. So, yeah, this is a kick-ass story.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
hell yeah.
I'm glad you enjoy it. For those of you who don't have to leave immediately, I'd be happy to take commentary and criticism of any type or flavor.
All right.
By all means. So, yeah, I can stay on the call for another half hour at least.
All right, so feel free to.
Yeah. All right, Dave, let
Okay.
us know when you've got the stuff lined up.
The stuff?
Are we still recording?
Yeah, we're still recording.
Go ahead and record the commentary and criticism. I don't mind.
Oh, okay, cool.